vertically challenged women. Now, anime and manga definitely do not have any shortage of women of the shmoll variant. Definitely not. And this manga is no exception either, because the main character, Banchou-san herself, Kanade, is a vertically challenged female. Now, height cannot be the only defining characteristic, obviously. So typically, an author will add a little something in there. Maybe they compensate it for it somehow, or have certain behavioral things. Well, in the lovely manga Pashiri na Boku to Koisuru Banchou-san, Kanade makes up for it by being the #1 delinquent at her school. Now, I'm sure you've all seen it, romance mangas that follow a delinquent, and, well, I'm sure you can guess the second part that's coming. The usually a little more submissive male character. This common trope that happens quite a bit. Now, in this manga, it follows that. You have the main female, Kanade, who is delinquent, tough, and all that stuff, and then you've got the more submissive, Fuyuhiko, I believe his name is. Not like the wimpy kind, not one of those, which I do like that they did. I like that he's not wimpy, he's just submissive, kind, so on and so forth. He gets a bit bullied and whatnot, but has a history of it. But you know what? It's better than some of the other stuff we've seen out there. Let me tell you that. Now, obviously, there's nothing new. This is nothing new here. This isn't like some crazy out there idea, but it is an idea that was performed well. Now, from the start of this manga, it wanted you to get hooked into it. It didn't want to just fall among the masses. It wanted to do something a little bit different. Well, I say different. Not really that different, but something that would make it perhaps stand out from other delinquent mangas. The whole trope. The delinquent's actually this cute girl, blah, 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 whatever. She's actually pretty nice, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we've all heard it. We read it about 1,000 times. We don't need to hear it again. We know it's coming. But what if she was just really ass at confessions? Like, really, really ass. Well, that's what happened this time, because Kanade, when she confessed to Fuyuhiko in, I think, the first chapter or whatever, didn't really go too well. Essentially, she looked at him or whatever and claims ownership of him. That's like, you are mine or whatever. And he takes that as, he thinks that he's now her errand boy, essentially. Fuyuhiko, instead of thinking that he's in a relationship with her, thinks that, well, he's basically like a glorified slave or whatever. I don't even know. I honestly don't even really know what an errand boy does, other than like maybe pick up food or whatnot. But yeah, that's what he thinks. And that's where the misunderstanding starts, where one character thinks they're in a relationship, the other one thinks that he's just being owned by this delinquent girl and kind of fears her like a lot. And yet, a romance blossoms between the two. Through all the misunderstandings and through whatever other things happen in this manga. Now, obviously, there are other characters in this manga, and all of them seem to add a decent amount to the storyline. I didn't feel like any of the characters were just, I felt like they all belonged. I didn't feel like any of them were just there for the sake of being there. I have read mangas where you could skip over a whole character being introduced and then let go, and it wouldn't change the story anyway. It would be completely the same, and in fact, in one of them, not even recommend it. I won't tell you which one right now, but yeah. Anyways, the characters in this story are actually pretty fun. They add to the story. Each of them has their own purpose. This is nothing special. This manga is very much a casual read to enjoy, and if you want to see a romance or whatever, maybe some cute pics, this is the one for you. It's nothing insane. It's got no crazy drama or whatnot. It's just a kind of enjoyable, light read. Now, is it 10 out of 10? Obviously, no. Not at all. I'm sure you could tell from my review of it so far, it is not a 10 out of 10 manga. It's very casual, light read. It's kind of nice. I'd give it in Mal ratings a 7. I think it deserves the Mal rating that it has right now. I'd say it deserves it. It's nothing insane, but it's not bad. It's an idea that's done a lot, just performed well. That's really all I can say about it. I mean, yeah, there are cute pictures and whatnot. You got some cute clips here and there. Art style is good. Characters are decent. Story's decent. It wraps up in a decent way as well. Nothing really else I can say to it other than that it's... I mean, it kind of falls in like... I don't mean like as in it falls flat. I mean, it kind of falls among the other romance out there. It doesn't stand out from the other ones. I mean, there are some like Hiyokoi and Horimiya that just stand out. Kusa's Quintuplets. These are stories that stand out from the masses. Not only are they creative, they bring some new stuff to the table in some form or another, or they're just performed so damn well. And that's really all I can really say about it, is just how much I love. I mean, I love those. Those are my top 3 romance that I've read so far. Like hands down. This is aight. It's an enjoyable romance, but it's not the best out there. If you want to read an amazing romance, I definitely have some other recommendations for you. In fact, here are some videos of mine that I suggest you watch. However, if you want a light read, this is one for you. And if you happen to like this one, maybe here are a few other ones that you might also enjoy. Other light romance mangas that aren't crazy, aren't spectacular in any way. They're just enjoyable. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Is if you enjoy a manga, who cares? Who cares what other people think? Who cares what the rating score is or whatever not? You know, if you enjoy it, that manga has fulfilled its purpose, and I'd say it deserves to have a positive rating. Anyway, this has been Senpai Supreme. Some of my latest videos are popping up on the screen right now. I've got anime reviews, manga reviews, and I got a bunch of other stuff. If you're a weeb like me, well, what are the more reasons do you need to subscribe? Come on, just do it right now. You're gonna enjoy your stay here. I know it. Well, anyways, I'm trying to hit 500 subs by the end of the year. We are currently on track for that. I'm excited to see how the growth continues, and yeah, got some fun stuff planned for the future. Well, till the next video, peace.
Hi everyone, this is the Boatman. I hear you aren't subscribed to Senpai Supreme on YouTube.com. If you are a real epic gamer and kawaii weeb, you will subscribe right now.